Metal roofing's come a long way from its roots as a primarily agricultural and industrial roofing material. Today, metal roofing comes in a variety of styles and colors that'll match almost any residential or commercial application. In this series of videos, I'm going to demonstrate my professional techniques for installing any variety of through-fastened metal roofing. Why we're going to focus on one type of panel that you see on the roof behind me, the techniques that I'm about to show you will work on a variety of different styles of metal roofing. This is the panel that we're going to focus on for this series of videos. In the Southeast where I work, this is the most popular style of residential metal roofing. Here at Georgia Metals, this panel is called the Georgia Rib, although it does go by different names. What's important to know is that this panel is 3 feet wide and has 5 corrugations throughout it. It's very similar to this next panel, which is called an R panel. This panel is also 3 feet wide. It has 5 corrugations, as you can see. The real difference is that the corrugations in this panel are a little bit taller, they're a little bit square. This is a more popular style of roofing in different commercial and industrial applications. The panel that we've got on the end here kind of goes back to the roots of metal roofing. This is called 5V or 5V crimp. It's called 5V because it's got 5 V-shaped crimps in it. This panel is 2 feet wide and doesn't have any corrugations in this flat part of the panel. This is a real popular panel on different historic projects. Now this panel, though it looks a little bit different, can be applied using the exact same techniques that I'm going to show you. The only real difference with this panel is where you're going to put the screws, and we'll show you how to do that in a different section. Aside from the screw placement, this panel can be installed just like all the panels that we're going to show you in the video. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit subscribe so you can be a part of my channel. You can watch all my videos that cover complete stages of both shingle and metal roofing. There's tons more content coming out soon about all aspects of roofing, including skylights and trim and sheds and whatever you're interested in. The metal roofing panel that we're going to install in this video series is 29 gauge. That refers to the thickness of the metal panel. Metal roofing comes in all different thicknesses. Most commonly, we install 29 gauge. When metal gets thicker, the gauge number goes down. That's a little counterintuitive. So a 26 gauge metal roofing panel is actually thicker than a 29. We've had great success over the last 15 years installing 29 gauge panels. I don't think there's a great need to go to the thicker panel except for certain applications. For most uses, go with a 29 gauge panel. This piece of trim is made out of 26 gauge metal. I think that's really important to look for because the thicker metal is going to help the trim bend less, warp less. It's going to end up looking a lot better after it's installed. To give you an idea where your metal roof comes from, I'm going to give you a brief overview of the manufacturing process. Your metal panel starts out as a flat metal sheet on this giant coil. When it's new, this coil can weigh up to 10,000 pounds. From here, the coil is transferred to the head of our roll forming machine, where it's run through these special metal dies that carefully make it into the exact shape of the panel. This machine cuts the panels to the exact length we want, so that when it comes out the other end, we have our custom-made metal roofing ready to be stacked, bundled, and sent out to the job site. In this section of the shop, all the different trim components are manufactured. This big blue machine behind me is a computer-programmed brake, and it's used to bend all the different trim components that you order. This machine is 21 feet long. It's capable of making pieces up to 20 feet long. So if you have a custom piece of trim that you need to order, this is where it's going to be manufactured. And that's a basic introduction to the different styles of metal roofing and how they're manufactured. If you'd like the complete series for yourself on how to do shingle or metal roofing, you can go to my website, RoofingIntelligence.com, and there you can get a membership to either stream or you can get a DVD in the mail that'll show you how to do all the steps for either of those types of roofing. Enjoy this video. Thanks so much for watching.